I think I might change. Yeah, I think that one looks better, guys. Birthday present for yesterday. I turned 51 years old and I don't feel any different, guys. Still feeling better from being back to work anyway. So it was a peaceful day yesterday, which I did enjoy. I have to say the least. And I've got grandkids coming today. I just said to them, I said it's pointless coming for 2 days in a row, so just come the one day. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go and do some shopping for the Sunday dinner. Android phone that I've had for quite some time now. I did a review over on the tech channel, and I've got the mic wired into it, so hopefully, just looking at that looks a bit, I don't know, it's maybe alright. So I'm just hoping that this mic is picking up, and I've seen if there's any of the static that I've been getting in some of my vlogs lately, and if the static's not there, then it's obviously down to the dongle for the iOS device, like, so that's what we look like right now. Oh, dogs. So yeah, just hoping it comes out a bit better. Now, alas, I haven't been able to get you any road footage today. I'm in a different car. Basically, I went and got a quote on my clutch and exhaust, which is dear. It's not. I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. It's 500 and something for both of them. And then what happened was, after I got the quote, I was coming back from Driffield, and I sort of had an inkling that it wasn't going to make it back, and literally just down the road I had to pull up because a car was coming the other way. I mean, you know what it's like. Whenever you don't want it to happen, it happens. And I came to a stop, and then when I started to pull away again, the clutch went completely, and what's happened now is I can't even start the engine. I think a piece of the clutch has gone into the flywheel. So it's going to have to be towed into the garage, which of course adds to the cost. So hopefully they're going to pick it up Monday, Tuesday at the latest, hopefully, and crack on and get it sorted. I'm getting picked up tomorrow, and I've had people offer me the use of a car, so I should be okay for getting to work and stuff like that. Yeah, speaking of which, you can have a look at a job that we've been working on. Actually, it's actually just about finished now. It should be finished now. I wasn't there on Friday. On Friday, I was at another job of my own. But see what you So yeah, that's the day over for me pretty much. I've still got a few bits and pieces to do, got some stuff to move out of the car before it goes off to the garage, and after my daughter had come with the two eldest grandkids, it was sort of, we ended up keeping the grandson here because they were going off to do some girly shopping sort of thing. So he initially wanted to go to the skate park, which wasn't open today, so there was nothing I could do about that, although he was rather cross about it. So I'm just hoping this audio is coming through alright. I mean, that's the original lead. That's for when you use it with the camera, the camcorder behind me that I normally use it with, but now I've got this patch lead on, so I'm just hoping if this comes out alright, it means that there's basically something wrong with the dongle for the iOS, so hopefully that's all it is, and then I can just get one of them. I'll probably get the trouble is the Apple one, it's awful, isn't it? I mean, it's just their way of pressuring companies into paying for the use of their intellectual property. That's sort of what it comes down to at the end of the day, isn't it? So, you know, at the end of the day, Apple is basically a multi-million marketing machine when it comes down to that side of things. But yeah, it's just, I've had my dinner. It was a beef dinner with Yorkshire puddings, all the trimmings as usual. That went down well. Beef was absolutely lovely. Got a load of other bits and stuff off the butcher this week as well. We've got some pork chops and stuff like that as well for through the week. I've had offers of use of a car, so it was me son's, my daughter-in-law's that I was using earlier, little Astra. Nice little car actually, drives well, but it's got some mileage on it now. It's not sure how much longer it'll live. But yeah, I mean, mine's only a low mileage car. It's just hit that point where the clutch needed changing, and you know, we didn't do it quick enough basically. So the clutch has basically exploded inside the housing, and part of it has probably stuck in the edge of the flywheel or something like that, and that's why when it stopped and I tried to turn the engine again and it wouldn't move. It wouldn't even turn. So I'm hoping that's all it is, just a bit of clutch jammed in there. Nothing more serious, hopefully. Because obviously it could be something far more serious. But yeah, hopefully that'll all get sorted and stuff like that. The trouble is, everybody will go, oh, before you spend that sort of money on that car, why don't you just get another car? You can, if you go on Auto Trader, you'll get yourself a nice little Volkswagen Polo or something like that for 500 quid. So then I have to sit down and explain to them my sort of life situation, whereby, I mean, even if you put aside the work side of things now, that I might want to carry, say, a 3 metre length of pipe in there or something like that, which will fit front to back in that car easily. I've also got the side of my personal life with the wife's disability and stuff like that, and her large wheelchair, only the back folds flat on it, you know, and it takes up a full half of the boot on that car. I mean, when I was driving around in the C5 estate, it literally took up pretty much the entire boot. You had enough room to get a couple of bags down the side of it, and that was about it. So, you know, so it really, and then it's a case of, you're going to have to spend more to get something the size of what I've got, or something big enough to do the job. And it's a case of, you just could be buying exactly the same thing again, something that in X months' time needs this doing or that doing. You know, I've nearly had this one a year, so it's a case of better the devil you know. You know, I know where I stand with it. If I get these repaired, there'll be a few more bits to sort out in a couple of months for the MOT, and then, you know, it's another year out of it, sort of thing. So, you know, I just thought, you know, I mean, it depends on how things go business-wise. Maybe I'll look to something sooner than that, I don't know. But, you know, it'd still be nice to have a running car then that I can put against something else or whatever. It's just one of those things in life, unfortunately. They jump on you at the most inopportune times, don't they? So, but, yeah, that ensuite we've been working on it on and off for a few weeks actually. We've just been doing bits and that, and then we found out that the builder had finished there, so it's a case of finally go through there and get it done. I was last through there, I think, on Thursday I was last through there, and that was when I'd sort of plumbed in the toilet, because it was one of those where it's half behind the panel work sort of thing, you know, and a big flush button on the panels. And then it's had this resin countertop put on, and then I plumbed in the basin, and, you know, I think the worst thing about that room was hanging the glass work for the shower cubicle. It weighs a bloody ton. It took two of us to carry the door in and mount it. Horrible thing. But, yeah, it's looking nice though. It's a nice little ensuite they've got now. When we left on Thursday, it was a case of the plumber that been working for, he was going to go back on the Friday morning to do the hot water. We'd gotten everything done apart from the hot water, and that was basically because we'd been plumbing in the pumps and everything in the attic, well, it was the hot water to the basin, and the hot and cold to the shower hadn't been done yet, and that's because it's a pumped system, so we've done all the plumbing for that. But then, because obviously you normally a pumped system, you pull them off a gravity side, so they have to come from a tank in the attic, and the tank, this one had been specially put in just for the showers, so it just had these feeds off for this shower going in and another one, and it's a huge tank with just a small opening on it, and nobody had ever put any valves on the outflows, so we couldn't connect in without emptying the tank. So, and we decided that it was somewhere between 4:30 and 5. We decided that it maybe wasn't a good idea to drain the tank down at that time of night to find a problem. So he was going to go back on the Friday morning and do it then. So I don't know how he got on. I haven't spoken to him yet, but I will find out. So yeah, it's been a really busy week actually. So yeah, I've finished off the other job on the garage extension. That all went smoothly. So they've now got heating in there and running water. So yeah, great. But other than that, that's just my life at the minute. It's literally just been getting the plumbing done, and it's been crazy, some of it. But yeah, I can't think of anything that's been going on really tech-wise. I know I've got a case coming actually. That's a leather case. It's a fold-up case for a phone, which I'm not big on folding cases, with the folding front cover like a wallet. But this particular one is very sort of high-end looking leather, so I'm hoping that's a nice bit of stuff sort of thing, But I'm not sure when that's coming. I've had a few other people approach me for stuff. I can't think what, to be honest, but there's a few bits and pieces in the offing, hopefully. Yeah, it's just been crazy, really. So finally sort of eased down a bit for the weekend for my birthday and Mother's Day sort of thing, and raring for work again tomorrow morning. So I've just got a few bits and pieces left to do anyway, guys. Put my bins out, stuff like that. I've already cleaned up after dinner, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I might as well sign off here, guys, because I'm just waffling as usual. So yeah, do take care of yourselves, guys, and I will see you next week. Cheers, guys. See ya.